Subsidy is gone and is gone forever. Removal of subsidy in Nigeria, which if it were fully carried out, none of us will be buying fuel in Nigeria less than 2,000 naira per litre. So at the onset, most of us, including myself, saw it as a very good policy. Because the truth be told, subsidy in Nigeria has become a scam where few Nigerians who have access to this money have become billionaires. It was an era whereby some people will just walk into, some government parastatals, fill up some forms, and before you know it, millions of naira drops in their account. There are cases whereby we didn't even see a single liter of fuel being imported, but people claimed on paper that they have imported and they collected money in billions. I think you will agree with me that we have some court cases without necessarily mentioning some names. We've had, court cases, in that regards, where people are being tried over collection of subsidy without even importing a single liter of fuel. So that was why when Tinubu said subsidy is gone and is gone forever, some of us supported the policy, especially when he said that this money will be used for the betterment of an average Nigerian. But the reality on ground, I would say, is unfortunate, Mr. President. Because eventually, this money is the same money that is being given to state governors, which is pure politics from Mr. President, nothing else. You know the right thing to be done. You have said the right thing to be done. And in action, you are not doing it, which means you giving this money back to state governors. It is nothing other than pure politics, not administration or governance. 100% politics. No wonder today we are having more than 31 governors in APC. Probably that is one of those things that are being used, to attract them to APC. Of course, if it is a government where there is accountability, I wouldn't outrightly say that it is a misstep in actually sharing this money to state governors. But in turn, state governors are becoming richer every day, acquiring property within and outside the country, without any evidence of works being done on ground in Nigeria. Go and check the record. No state is collecting less than ×3 of what governor used to collect under Buhari. They are collecting ×3, some are even collecting ×4. For example, imagine a state governor who was collecting, let's say 200 billion naira before, let's say 100 billion naira before, now starts collecting 300 billion, 400 billion naira. And no evidence of what you are doing in your state. Of course, the blame is not just on Mr. President alone. We must also look into the activities of the governors. But who decides this money to be shared to state governors, if not Mr. President? which I said earlier on. It is pure politics, nothing else. Unfortunately now, today, because of the Israeli-Iran war, they have given us excuse, which is a perfect opportunity they are looking for to increase pump price again. In some places now, I have confirmed that they are selling at 1,500 liter in filling stations. Some places 1,350, some places 1,400 naira per liter in Nigeria. Like some of us who are businessmen, which business am I going to do? I just bought fuel. Which business am I going to run around with my vehicle to ensure that my money comes back to me? This is becoming terrible. So must every one of us be involved in illegality before we survive? Must every one of us become Boko Haram, become terrorists, become bandits, become kidnappers before we survive? Some of us are actually doing legitimate businesses. Legit. But you are making life unbearable for average Nigerian. How could one be buying a fuel? Okay, for example, for those that their salary are fixed, are you going to run to the boardroom immediately and decide to increase their pay? 70,000 naira minimum wage. You buy fuel 1,500. Food has skyrocketed. Food prices have skyrocketed in the market. Because once anything affects the fuel, it touches every other aspect, every other segment of the economy. Nigeria is a mono-economic state. It depends on fuel, on crude oil. So whatsoever touches it, it touches every other aspect of our lives. This is not acceptable, Mr. President. Is it the insecurity you want to talk? Some of us now, where we do go to go and do our businesses, we can no longer go. Some of the rural places we enter with our vehicles to go and, sort out goods, our businesses. We can't go there because of insecurity. Why, Mr. President? You are making Nigeria, all of us cannot be government workers. All of us cannot be salary earners. Even the salary earners, how far are they faring? With 70,000 naira minimum wage? Can they cope? Can they survive in this economic reality? Mr. President, this is not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all. How are we going to survive? How are we going to survive? You will give us justification of the Israeli-American, what is our business? Are we not an oil producing country? Give Dangote crude oil in our Nigerian currency, not in dollar. So that at the end of the day, we will be accountable to what God has given to every one of us. The resources is meant for every one of us. Not that you feel we just hijack the whole thing and make it as if it's your personal, private property. Governors are becoming richer. Local government chairmen are becoming richer. Government officials are becoming richer, while the workers are becoming poorer. What an economy is that? It's not acceptable, Mr. President. Something should be done. I want Nigeria to share this video, comment and like it, so that we can fight for our rights. The resources is meant for every one of us. It's not meant for few. It's not meant for Akpabio. It's not meant for Tinubu. It's not meant for Shetima. It's meant for every Nigerian. God gave us these resources to enjoy our life. No Nigeria should have business with poverty. Not even a single Nigerian, with what God has given us. But rather they are hijacking the whole thing, even bringing insecurity, to protect themselves, settle the boys that are ready to shoot innocent people and die. And so that the whole thing is artificially created. The insecurity is artificial. Oh my God. Like this video, share it and comment on it. Nigeria will be great again.